Hello everybody, back with another video. Something a little different. Gonna take a hike on the 6 to 10 trail near Crescent, PA. I guess there's some old culverts and ruins somewhere along this trail. They used to be part of the Portage Railroad. So it's a beautiful day out, and I'm just going to take a hike, enjoy the weather, enjoy the outdoors, and go see what we can go see what we can see along this trail. Brought my hiking shoes instead of my boots, and I probably should have brought the boots. Kind of mushy in some spots. Bridge is kind of bowing pretty bad, like it's collapsing. I hope it holds me. All right. Yeah, I guess like I said, there's supposed to be some old ruins. Something to do with the Portage Railroad. There's some old culverts and different things that's supposed to be along the trail. Hopefully they have signs there to tell you like what it was or information on it. If not, I'm sure you can find it on the internet. Pretty much Google anything and find it out. I didn't have time to do that before I left. So hope you enjoy the little adventure. Let's see what we can see. There's little markings along the way. So you know that you're on the trail. So that's good. Beautiful day out. Beautiful day. And I guess tomorrow's even going to be nicer. Supposed to be in the 70s tomorrow, and I think think tomorrow's the 23rd. About time. A lot of bridges. This is like I think like the 5th bridge already. Yeah, I probably should have worn my boots, my hiking boots. Kind of wet and muddy in some spots. This trail's I think it's 10 miles in length, which makes for a pretty good hike and adventure. This is a pretty rooty section right there. A lot of roots. Nice little view. Basically just walking along the ridge right now. I don't know how far it is before you start coming to the ruins and the old culverts and stuff. But we'll get there. Nice buck rub. So we went 1.5 miles so far. There's one of the big windmills. You can see it up there. That one's not running for some reason. From the snow melt and the rain and stuff. Just got to maneuver around it. Video might be a little long, but you know, when I hike, I try to get as much of it as I can, because there's people that once enjoyed this type of stuff, but maybe they can't get out and do it anymore. So that's why I try to film a lot of the hike for people that can't get out and do it anymore. They can venture along. Like I see videos, they'll have a couple seconds of hiking and looking around, and then a little while later they'll have some more, you know, a couple seconds or a minute or something of something. But in between, you're missing so much. Like, I get it, nobody likes long videos, but for some reason. But I'm not like that. I try to get as much as I can so people can venture along and see what I'm seeing. Crossing another bridge. We are at the 2-mile marker. That's good they got the miles marked. Looks like the turkey been in here. A lot of turkey scratchings. Digging up the leaves looking for nuts and stuff to eat. descending, coming down off the ridge. The trail way over there, up that way, it came, and then there was a sharp turn, and it kind of like, the trail kind of like came back on itself and shoots down. It's starting to come down off of the mountain now. There wasn't a marker there. I seen where the trail went two ways. There was a sharp turn, and then there was to where it looked like the trail kind of like it was almost a U-turn type thing, or it went straight. So I had to stop for a minute, and then I seen where the trail, you took the sharp turn. I seen a marker. If I was to went straight, I seen there was a posted sign way down there where it, so I knew that wasn't it. So gotta pay attention. I remember one time I was hiking the Appalachian Trail, and I went off the trail just probably maybe 100 yards from the trail. It looked like there was a spot where it might have gave you a view. Just looked like that from where I was standing. So I went off the trail and I walked straight up from the trail to this spot, and it ended up not being a view. So I turned around and I headed back towards the trail, and I couldn't find the trail. And I was like in the middle of nowhere. So it took me like 10 minutes to find a trail. And I knew it was right there. Like I left the trail, I went straight up to where the spot was that I wanted to see. And then I went straight back down. But I thought I went straight. I don't know. But the point is, you can get twisted up very easy, especially when you're in the big forests, to where you can't hear anything. Like, you can't hear roads. You can't, like here, you can hear the highway. You can hear. But when you're in spots where you can't hear anything to help guide you if you do get turned around or lost, you better pay attention. Because you can get twisted up pretty fast and pretty easy. And before you know it, you're like, wait a minute, where the heck am I at? Just don't ever panic and start hurrying up and rushing and trying to fly through the bush, you got to stay calm, and you got to just sit there a minute, get your bearings, and figure things out. Worst thing to do is just panic and start flying through the bush, which a lot of people do, and then it just make matters worse for them and get lost even more. I know, because I got twisted up in big forests a couple different times, so I know the feeling, and it's not fun. But like this trail here, you can hear the traffic the whole time. Like I heard the highway and the trail, even from way up on top of the mountain, way up there, I could still hear the traffic in the road. And even now, as I'm coming down off of the mountain, the road's right there. I can see the road now, so I'm getting close to the road again. But you can hear it the whole time. Still didn't come to know any ruins or culverts or anything that's along this trail. So we're just going to keep on trucking until we get there. Alright, so a couple different turns. We got to cross another bridge, probably like the 9th one. But you can see how close now we are to the road. And we was just up there. Came around that mountain and then down. Now we're crossing and yep, a lot of little bridges on this trail. A lot of streams coming down off the mountain where some of the bridges could use some work though. Looks like a reservoir right there. Big body of water down there. Well, we're about 3 miles in so far. Still didn't come to no any ruins or culverts, so yeah, you can see the water. That's the spillway right there. Bunch of water, a little waterfall coming down off of the spillway right there. Alright, so coming down off of the mountain a little more. We're like right up against the road now. Huh, wonder what that is. All right. Okay, so we came to the first ruins or something. Something sat here. There's a sign over here. We'll We'll see what this sign says here. Okay. So that's the ruins. That used to be an old engine house that's out here. Okay, so that's cool. Remains of the engine house number 8. You guys can pause the video to read this. So that's pretty cool. And I guess that's what it looked like. Cool. So that was an engine house. That would be cool if there was still there, if there was more still there, like more of the foundation still there. There's some big rocks up on top of that mountain up there. Bet you there's some caves up in there. Just looks cavey up in there. All right, so that was old engine house number 8. Cool. Pretty close, probably about 3.5 miles in on this trail so far. So we'll keep on down the trail and see what else we can come to. Okay, came down a little more and I see another sign here. I'm guessing something sat right here. There's a lot of rocks and stuff, but I really don't, the foundation's pretty much all gone. Oh, okay, so I guess it was a retaining wall. Again, you can pause the video. Alright, so I guess that was a retaining wall right here. That's cool. Alright. Coming down pretty much off of the mountain now. There's another sign. Hope you can see that. It's kind of sunny out today. Again, you can pause the video to read that. So that's the foundations of the engine house 8 that we was just at a minute ago. Sorry, my shadow's in the way. Okay, we just came down off of there. Right there's the road. And when you go out right here, I'll probably walk over there. There's like a bridge or a tunnel or something that the cars go through I want to check out. But I want to get a picture of this sign here real quick. Okay, so here's the lower incline, culvert 1532. And that was the incline 8 up there. So we'll work our way down here. And this video is going to be probably kind of long, but like I said, mainly on my hikes I try to make longer videos of trails, so people that can't get out and enjoy it and hike anymore, they can see, you know, most of the trail, not just a couple seconds of clips of pieces of the trail, but actually, you know, enjoy a lot of the trail. So that's why I make longer videos on my hikes, so people can, like, you know, come along on the adventure basically. And wow, yeah, no bridge across that. I don't see a sign as of now, but hopefully there's a sign up here. Looks like you got an old foundation or something here. Well, I don't see a sign. Wow. That's pretty cool. You can see the old rock wall right there. See what I'm saying about people? They even have to risk getting hurt to get down in there to put their graffiti on there. There's no freaking reason for that at all. I'm going to try to put my phone so you can look up inside there. That's pretty cool. I'm going to grab some photos of this real quick. Alright, so we're coming up on another sign here. I'm right up against the road now. But Allegheny Portage Railroad, Philadelphia to Pittsburgh. 3.5 days on Pennsylvania's main line. So I got my shadow in the way. It's really bright out, so I apologize. I'm trying to get it on there for you to read. You can pause the video. Cool. All right, so I'm right up against the road, and there's a sign here. It says Lone Grave of the Alleghenies, 1905. So there's some flowers around it, and an American flag. Lone Grave of the Alleghenies, 1905. So that's pretty, I don't know what that's about. I'll have to see if I can find anything on that. But yeah, this is right up against the road here. The trail we was on, you know, is up in the mountain there, but I'm down next to the road now, and I come across that. So that's pretty neat. Alright, so here's a little monument type thing. That's the description of the old Portage Railroad. Down here we have another sign. So here's one of the number 6 of the 10 incline planes used to carry the channel boats by rail, Hollidaysburg to Johnstown. This unique engineering feat was completed in 1834. The road was 36 miles long. So that's pretty cool. This tablet, erected in 1928 by the Blair County Historical Society of Pennsylvania to perpetrate, perpetrate this steel arch built in 1832-33 to carry the Huntington-Blairsville section of the Northern Turnpike over incline plane number 6 of the Allegheny Portage Railroad. Huh. Pretty neat. Grab a couple photos of this. Okay, so I did I think it was 5 miles of the trail on that side of the mountain is what we did today. And I do believe the trail comes across. You can see the steps right there that goes up the bank and into the forest. I think that's the other 5 miles of the trail, I'm thinking. But I'll save that section for another day so I can have an excuse to come back. But yeah, I'm going to grab some photos here. I'm going to grab some photos of this arch here and the signs, the monument, and then that's going to be it for this little adventure today. Again, the video is going to be a little long, but you know, I do that for the people that can't get out, and they can, instead of just getting little clips of a trail here and there, I try to video as much as possible so they can see a good portion of it. That's why the videos are going to be long on my hiking ones. But that pretty much wraps this little adventure up. Hope you enjoy the adventure and all the neat things along the way. Please don't forget to hit that like button. It helps my channel out a lot. If anybody that's been here knows a little more about it, you want to leave a comment, I'd appreciate that. But that pretty much wraps it up, and I'll catch you on the next one.